Hi, this is Ronnie, and you might have seen my video the other day where I got this We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. And I mentioned in the video that I already had the Martha Stewart scoreboard. And normally I wouldn't get another thing that does some of the same things, but I knew I use this mostly just for scoring. I don't use it as much for using envelopes, although I have made many an envelope on it. And I thought, I think that looks so easy to use that. I'm going to get it and see if it is. And yes, it is. It's very, very easy. It's much easier than the Martha Stewart. So I'm going to do kind of a review on both and tell what I like, about it. The Martha Stewart one, I love it for scoring. You get one score line at every 8 inches. So that is awesome. The envelopes, you have to put this in and use it to make the envelope. And if you slide up under here any at all, your envelope's going to be off. And I have, like I said, made many an envelope on it. So it does work. There's no problem there. It does work. And I always have trouble putting this back in, so I'm just going to wait. But one thing I definitely didn't like about it, and I didn't like it from day one, is the bone folder that comes with it. I've never really used it for that. I've used it for several other things, including as a paint palette. But scoring, I don't care for it. It's lightweight, it's thin. It's not as sturdy. I use my stylus mostly when I use this. Well, all the time when I use it. I have used my other bone folder, excuse me. But it's getting old. Well, it's right here. I've had it for, it's one of the first things I got when I started scrapbooking. So the point's pretty much gone, and it's pretty dull on the end. So going in these screws was a little hard for it. So I'd use a small ball on my stylus. The We Are Memory Keeper one, however, it's nice, it's sturdy, it's big, it's tapered at the end, pointy almost at the end. So it works really good. So I will probably be using it a lot for other things even. And it does have a place to store it too. And it is really easy to make an envelope on. So I'm going to show you one here on 3x3. Oh, and this is another thing. Like in here, I don't know if you can see, but the writing's really small. And unless I was right under the light real good, I couldn't see it. I mean, tiny. And this is so much bigger. You can look right on here and see it. And so you score it at 2 5/8. So I want this to be the inside, so I want 2 5/8, which would be right there. I'm going to bring my stylus out. And so you put on the 2 5/8 and punch. And then here's the score line, so you score. Well, the second time around, you don't put it on the 2 5/8. You line your score line up with this little thing hanging out here. Punch, make your score, and you do it again. Line it up right there with this little thing right here, which I just now moved it. I'm trying to keep from sticking my head in here. Line it up. Oh, I forgot the punch. So it's a good thing it lines up well. And yeah, it's not the first time I've forgotten to punch. Well, as soon as I get it in place, I move it because I'm trying to see without putting my head there. But it is normally easy because you're not trying to keep your head out of the way. Okay. So my score lines are on this side, so I'm just going to flip it over and score it. And this is pretty heavy cardstock weight pattern paper. And so there you have your card, your envelope. But you can also, on this, turn and round out your corners on this side. So it's a corner rounder also. And finish off your envelope, or you can just leave it. I've made several since I got it this week, playing with it. And so you got both options. But yeah, it turns out really cute, really fast, and so much quicker than working with the Martha Stewart. Like I said, the Martha Stewart works. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you got to make very many, this works much, much better. Anyway, that's my review. That's my opinion. If you all have it and want to put an opinion down at the bottom if you like it or not, just let me know. I do know on the bigger ones that the score don't go all the way across, but when I folded it over as far as it went ahead and, folded over on the part that was hanging off, so I still didn't have a problem with the bigger ones. Anyway, that's my review. Thank you for watching. Bye.